Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Good day. Today we are here for the PMPL playoffs match. It's been a very successful season for me so far. I was second seed. I only had one loss in the entire season, and that was in week 8. And that guy actually ended up going undefeated the entire season too. So he got number 1 seed. So yeah, we're going into playoffs looking like a very strong opponent. And our opponent, Kirito got. So this team has been passed around a little bit because the first guy dropped, and I think the second guy who had this dropped too. But overall, it still has a great record, and it's just a great team. Just looking at it, like those top 4 are insane. Gren, Chomp, Corvin, Moth is insane, and Scizor too. Honestly, those 5 are just insane together. So it's definitely going to be a struggle to beat through. This is not going to be no easy feat. And the Terra Farigiraf is also something that I think is very slept on. I think that's probably one of the best Terra captains in this format, where we did the 5 points and below. This is definitely a very strong contender for one of the best options. It's very fat and very strong. Breloom, also a sleeper threat, and Mimikyu I've seen pull off sweeps before, so I don't want to play around with that. Also, I didn't do as much prep this week as I normally would, especially for a playoffs game, but that's just because I've been busy. It's been a very busy week. I just have not had the time. But hopefully if we do go on, things are loosening up, so if I do continue to move on, then I should be able to put some more, creative energy into my teams and all that. So we'll see it depends on what we need for the games and all that, so we'll see. So we're rocking Choice Specs, Iron Valiant. Choice Specs Moonblast is a relatively free click versus the entire team, other than the very few resists that they have. Iron Moth doesn't actually switch in very well, and especially repeatedly. Corv gets cooked by T-Bolt, and Scizor gets cooked by Fire Punch. Psyshock is there to deal with the Moth, and if the Farigiraf wants to Terra Poison. We got AV Alomomola. This pretty much shuts down anything Greninja wants to do, especially if it's like a Choice Spec set. That even like a Specs Grass Knot is not 3 KOing, even if it's a Protean set. So this could do big damage with a Liquidation or a Play Rough, depending on what type it is, or just flip on out into like Sucker Punch Gambit or something and threaten it out. And it's also just a good special sponge in general. It can take things from hits from things like Iron Moth, can pivot into a Corv and slow flip turn out, do some cool stuff like that, help get some initiative on the team. We got physically defensive GLISCOR, Stealth Rock Zetter. Stealth Rocks look great this week. The 2 Defoggers, they're very good defoggers. I just have to be able to play around them. I think Scizor, I feel like, is going to be kind of cramped for move slots this week, because you want Bullet Punch for this, you want Knockoff for this, and you want fighting coverage for this, and you want U-turn and defog, and it's going to be pretty tight. So we'll have to see what that ends up bringing. But we got this. Earthquake is a pretty strong move versus most of the team, and I got Fire Fang just to have something to hit Corviknight, because I'd rather Fire Fang and just get some chip on it, force it to recover at semi-regular intervals, and also hit Scizor pretty hard. We got physically defensive Skeledirge. This is here to deal with things like Iron Moth, Mimikyu, Breloom, Scizor, all that stuff. Breloom is a pretty big threat. I'm pretty worried about that, so hopefully this can handle it. But I got this too with the Toxic Orb, so it doesn't get spored, but it doesn't take on Breloom super well. So hopefully some combination of these can deal with it. We got Old Reliable, Black Glasses, Sucker Punch Gambit in the back. Rocking Supreme Overlord over Defiant this week, because even if he is clicking Defog, I still can't switch into Corv or Scizor with this, or unless I get blown away by a fighting move. And I didn't want to do all that. Even I could have ran Choppel too, but that's just that sounds inconsistent. I just didn't like the sound of it. We got some bulk to take hits, we're built to take a Drain Punch from Adamant, Life Orb, Mimikyu after rocks, and then I just put the rest into Spadef and a little speeds for creeping things like the Avalugg. that ends up coming, which I doubt it, but you never know, especially when there's a GLISCOR. And then we got Blade, the Grafii. This is just here for support because I really want to toxic things, I want to encore things, because it's a very offensive-oriented team, so things like Sword Stance, Garchomp, Moth, Scizor, Mimikyu. If I can encore it into, or especially the Farigiraf, that's the big one. I really want to toxic it. If it's not doesn't become a type immune to poison, I'd love to poison it so it's not a threat and encore it into like a setup move or something. I got Poison Jab just as a way of hitting things, and I want to deal namely from Mimikyu because Mimikyu is kind of walled by this too, so it has a way to attack while also doing more damage. And I ran Poison Touch over Prankster because he does have the Corviknight that can block Parting Shot with the Mirror Burb or the Mirror Armor. He's got the Greninja if he's feeling even riskier. He can swap into that. And he could be running something like Clear Amulet Garchomp as well. I won't cut that. I can't go against that. Probably not, because I don't really have like. I mean, I do have Mens for Intimidate, but I doubt it. So it's just an option. U-turn is just going to be more consistent. So that's a team, and let's get into the match. All right, we're in. Let's see what we got. No Terra, so that means no Farigiraf. Scizor, Gren. Oh, we got some threats. And we did see the Regieleki. I almost was saying to myself, yo, what if we just don't GLISCOR because there's... I really did not expect Regieleki to come. I thought it was going to be a non-factor with the GLISCOR. But I did build it to be able to take two, regular Terra Blasts from a spec set. So it's a good thing I did that. But even then, Regieleki is going to be pretty useless. I am a little worried about like a dual screen set. That could be annoying. So in that case, I just want to lead this. Kind of don't mind it. I'm faster than everything except the Greninja. And Greninja's kind of eternally walled by Mola. I didn't bring Hazard Removal, unfortunately, this week. But we'll see if that turn out to be a pain or not. I could also lead GLISCOR and just set rocks immediately. I actually do want to do that. I like that better. That sounds better. Because nothing's super threatening to it. Oh, I gotta hurry. And even if nothing else, I can protect and get my poison heal off with the Breloom. If nothing else, so good luck to my opponent, and let's see where this goes. Just got back from the beach today, actually. That's where I've been at. Pretty fun trip. Alright, what do we see on lead? Perfect, perfect, perfect. So this, like I said, probably going to set screens. I honestly don't know what else it could do. It almost makes you just want to drop an Earthquake. Because I don't even care if Core comes in. I can set up the rocks after that. I didn't want to play with no screens, so... And I honestly don't know what else it could be doing. I think if this is a setup set, I can just bring in Grafii and Encore it, and then go into, like, Specs Val or something. So I'm just gonna get the rocks up, because I'm not really worried about anything else this can do. And I have Dirge, actually, that also, like, kind of perma-walls this. So let's get these rocks up. I don't think I saw Pressure, which makes me think it's Mirror Armor. Maybe I'm tripping. But I'll find out, I guess. Oh. Probably who? Greninja? Yeah, that's Gren. And we have the Mola specifically for this. It doesn't get knockoff or anything. Like, the worst thing it could do is, like, Gunk Shot Poison. So, I'm not super concerned. I almost want to Protect on it and see if it U-turns. Because it doesn't get a setup move. I guess other than, like, Sub or Spikes. But I don't think you're going to do that. I expect U-turn or Grass Knot. Yeah. And we do confirm Protean. which means you don't have to deal with a battle bond boost. Do I just go Aloe anyway? I kind of want to. Yeah, because it doesn't do anything to me. And I can get a free switch into, like, Gambit with the flip. What would you double into? Because what would you expect to come in on a Grass Knot? Dirge? Or Gambit? We don't even know if he's choice, actually, so let's go Mola first. Just confirm that. Let's see. It is not choiced, so Mole's gonna handle this even better. I'm just gonna take my... Do I want to flip? I guess I can always just swap back in if he decides to stay in a Grass Knot. Because we're gonna eat that. Does 0. Unfortunately, this is faster than anything I have. How well does Grafii take a hit? You are not choice picks. You might be like Expert Belt or something. Not well. I'm still doing a ton. And even if it's a grass type, it's like... I mean, I can Oko it, but is that something I want to do? I mean, what is the alternative? Go this, and then go back into Mola. Wherever I go, I think I gotta go back into Mola anyway. So it's either going on this and click Poison Jab, or go Mola. And I think with this, it kind of... He might want to just play it safe and bring out the Corv on this anyway. And then that means I'm slow in the Corv with the Mola, so I can get the slow initiative. So I'm gonna do that. I don't think you just stay in and pump. Yeah. And that means you probably don't have U-turn either, because you would have clicked it. And we do see the Corv come out, which is perfect. So we're gonna get our slow flip turn. See what it wants to do. Wants to defog or do whatever. Do confirm leftovers, so no Rocky Helmet is nice. Alright, let's flip on out of here. Yeah, because if they don't have defog or don't click it, yeah, there's no reason to scald. Because now I can flip into actually, how much am I doing? Flip turn did like 0 at minus at +1. I don't think that tells me anything though. I highly doubt I can kill this with Valiant yet, right? Yeah, it's very much not so, and a +1 Iron Head's gonna rock my world, so let's not do that. I think we just go into the Encore Mon, right? No, we go into this. Wait, no, yeah. Cause I would have to Encore and then go into Valiant, and that's like... I don't know. I'd rather just go this. And just not have to worry about it, just get a free Torch Song damage off. What do you even swap into this? Garchomp? Actually, a Willow is incredibly free. Nothing is gonna like a Willow. Probably the Greninja, okay. So it could be, if this is a setup Corv, it could be defog on the Scizor then. It could be like it's probably like Spadef Scizor for the Valiant. This Greninja's starting to get some solid chip on it, which is good for Gambit. We always go Mola on this. Even if they want to double out, they're still taking Stealth Rock chip, and it's like, what are they going to double into? Alecki? Just not do anything versus Gliscor? It could be Rapid Spin on that too. See Surf, so that's the stab move. 533 to 472. 61 damage. Is that anything, or is that Expert Build? It is... Oh, so it's either modest or it's a damage boosting item. Yeah. It's modest or a damage boosting item that's like... So it could be like Mystic Water or something. I think those are the two options in order for it to do that much. We still take our flip here, no reason not to. Luffy. Do I just go Val here? I see no reason not to. I could go GLISCOR, but I risk taking damage. There's no reason to, and I can just throw this out with a Moonblast or get some chip with on the bird. Does Fire Punch actually KO? I'm going into this regardless. Let's see. We have it's not Toxic Orb, it's probably Technician loaded dice. Fire Punch is not going to kill this thing. Side Shot can, but I don't think that's... I think Moonblast is just better. Maybe find out some more about the Corp build or the Scizor build. Getting chip on Scizor at all is going to be nice because it has no boost in this gen. Garnet, is that Scizor? Yeah. No heavy duty boots. That does 1,000,000, what? That's not even a crit. That's like super offensive. We still have to get out because BP, but that's crazy. Can I just go Bacardi? That's like, that might die to an Earthquake then. Or a Fire Fang, but this thing can't really do much to me, I guess. I mean, what's he gonna do, knockoff? I think we can even take a +2 BP pretty well. SD, okay. Probably just trying to get all his damage off that he can. Earthquake, if it is uninvested, does 36 to 43. That's kind of cutting it close, and I have Fire Fang, so I'm just gonna click that. I just better not miss this, because this could be get pretty difficult. Oh, he doesn't even BP, so that's a kill. Nice. Big threat out of the way immediately. Koga. Get some more chip. Is it worth protecting just to scout the type if I'm gonna go Mola anyway? I can make him like second guess himself. If they doubled out, they would double out until the Aleki anyway, right? For the to catch the Mola, so I'm gonna protect. That's the Breloom. Okay. So good thing I stay in. A Choice Banded one of these should not be able to OHKO me under any circumstance. A Fire Fang does 41 to 49, which is 2 KO from this range. So let's go for it. Okay. Let's see. Four hits takes me down to 163. 191 damage from 4 hit Bullet Seed. Oh, that's not Choice Band. That's probably loaded dice. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But we don't die to a priority move from here. That Fire Fang did about half, so that's probably just not very invested in defense. Earthquake is a roll to kill, so I'm gonna Fire Fang though. Probably should have protected first to get some recovery, but they swapped out anyway. So you see the Garchomp come out. A burn would be epic. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do if we don't. Ow. No Rocky Helmet. I definitely don't want to give this a free Swords Dance. I'm not rocking. What is it called this week? Unfortunately, Toxic. Could go into Dirge and kind of sacrifice it to get a burn. Because Breloom is kind of super chipped at this point. Scizor's gone. Iron Moth isn't here. But I also like it for the core, so I don't want to do that. I could be a madman and just go hard Valiant. Because I don't think you throw out an Earthquake in front of this. I think you Swords Dance or Stealth Rock, right? This is super risky, but I have faith in it. I don't think you bring out Scarf Garchomp in front of this. Liquidation. 301 to 168. 133, so that should never 2-hit KO me. Yes, that's just like a standard offensive chomp. If it's Scarf, it's not going to 2-hit KO me, because it only does 134 max. So I think we throw off our Moonblast here. Yeah. Probably gonna see the Corp come out, unfortunately, but I still want to not play like stupid aggressively. I don't think I need to yet. And yeah, no pressure, so this is Mirror Armor for sure. That did a solid chunk. But I'm still not gonna stay in. Because they're either gonna Roost or they're gonna Iron Head. And either way, that's bad for me. I should just take advantage of the perceived passivity and go into this and throw out another Will-O-Wisp or Torch Song. Yeah. Because I highly doubt they were able to fit Defog on this, so it was probably on the Scizor, so these rocks are going to stay up, it looks like. Do I Willow? Or do I Torch? I'm going to Torch. I don't think we need the burn on anything other than Garchomp, and I'm not sure if that's what they're going to go into, considering Willow was the first play I made in this scenario. And Chip on Chomp is Chip on Chomp. It helps GLISCOR beat it. You have Liquidation. You have Brave Bird. Okay, nice. So Torch Song was definitely the right play. I don't... Oh, we might actually pick up on the kill on this with Burn. Plus Rocks. Not yet. I think it barely lives. Yeah. It actually might not even die to the next Burn. It doesn't matter, we go Mola anyway. I do see them decide to stay in. See the Surf come out. It's gonna live on 1. So this is dead. If I stay in with this, then I'm kind of letting Breloom in for free next, so I'm just gonna take my flip. Because Breloom is not fun to switch into. Garchomp is not fun to switch into. I might just flip into... Because I'm assuming they sack this off for sure, right? Unless you want a clean switch into like a Lecky or something. I mean, even then, it's like I'm flipping, so I take advantage of whatever they go into. Their best play is to just sack this off, yeah. Go for freeze. So we're gonna flip, regen all that off, and get rid of this threat. So I really don't mind if Aleki comes in, and Mockingjay is faster than everything else now. So, because Mockingjay is the freest, or if Aleki comes in, that's the freest switch in the world. But I also don't want it to set up screens, because SD Chomp under screens could be a problem. So do I go this, and just U-turn, and then if I go this, Chomp can come out on this is the problem. Unless I just click Earthquake, or Toxic, I mean. If I go this, Aleki's coming out, and then I have to go Bacardi instantly. And is that something I want to do? When they can double out and take advantage of it? Let's just go this. I don't mind sacking this off to Toxic the Garchomp. I think that's worth. I think we have other ways to handle everything else. It would be nice for Breloom, I guess, but Valiant does exactly what this does in that sense. It just outspeeds and outgoes it. So we just Toxic here. Have no idea if this is Scar. I don't think it's Scar. I think it's Swords Dance. I think it's Swords Dance Scale Shot. Stealth Rocks. Okay. I don't mind encoring because I can stay in. Because I can switch easily into Aleki and Corb and the other guy. The other guy I want us to be in front of anyway, so let's encore. Gonna throw out a U-turn here, expecting the Corb to come in. That is the Corb. That's very much in Thunderbolt range as well. That might even be in Moonblast range based on the damage it took last time, to be honest. See no reason not to go Val here. Can I Moonblast it though? I wish I kept better track of its build. Because Moonblast did a lot to this thing earlier. It's max HP 31 to 36, so that doesn't look close, but I don't think it's max HP. I'm still not going to take the roll. We're just going to T-Bolt. I don't think you bring out Chomp in front of this. And if you do, I don't think your Swords Dance... Are you... No, you can't fit Swords Dance, Scale Shot, and Earthquake, because you only have 2 spots left. So that's gonna go down. That's nice. That's very nice. So now we are down to Garchomp, Aleki, and Breloom. Breloom is low, Garchomp is poisoned, and Aleki is gonna be walled by GLISCOR. Unfortunately, GLISCOR is only at half HP now, so Aleki does become a bigger problem. You wouldn't click the electric move when there's a ground type, right? How insane am I? How can I deal with this Regieleki? How can I not lose this? I guess I still go GLISCOR now, and then if I need to resort to Skeledirge or Mola to beat it, or Sucker Punch or whatever, then it comes down to that. We'll deal with that later on. I'm just gonna make the safe and obvious play, even if it's safe and obvious. Acrobatics. So that might be no item. I can live another one. Do I just Earthquake? I think so. I do outspeed the Breloom when I Fire Fanged it before. I'm pretty sure. So we go for Earthquake here, and then we can protect on the next turn if we want. I think Earthquake might just kill this, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it does. Oh no. I'm still gonna take my Protect here. I'm faster, so get my recovery. Earthquake again. Take a little chip. Overall, we're pretty decently healthy. Alright. What do I want to do here? Do I even take a liquidation? I don't think I risk it. I think I need this for the thing. I think I go this and I flip into a Val. It could be Swords Dance. I don't know. I'm almost certain Earthquake has to be on it, so I don't know what the last move is. It's probably just Stealth Rock 3 attacks, which is like non-threatening at all. Yeah, that hurt. Ouchie. Can I just go Gambit? I think so. Yeah. I'm gonna sucker this and I'm gonna kowtow the Electric Men. So GLISCOR can come in for free. Actually, GLISCOR should just beat it regardless. Maybe I should have gone Val, because he could... No, he doesn't swap. Doesn't matter at this point in the game anyway, it's just something to think about. Alright, gonna go to score to preserve the 6-0, and this should just drop to an Earthquake. Supercell Slant. Oh no, it's gonna kill itself. Don't do that. No. You have so much to live for. Oh. Well, at least you heard my message. That's cool. Alright, so a nice 6-0 to start off playoffs. Very nice, very nice. So GG's and well played to my opponent. It looks like I just had a really good matchup here. Looks like Val and GLISCOR just ended up being very, very threatening. It's what ended up being brought. So from there, we move on to the semifinals. I'm not sure who I'm scheduled to play yet, but that will be coming out next week, as well as something else we're working on. So this is about to end, but I did just finish drafting for another league, an Oris league, an Oris Wi-Fi league. So those videos will start coming out. I think my week 1 is going to come out as the same week at the end of the week, because those videos will drop on Fridays. So I think that's going to come the same week as the semis battle. Yeah, it'll be that. That's when week 1 will be. I don't know if I'm going to do a draft analysis or not. I haven't decided, but if it is, then that should be coming out this Sunday. So we'll see. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.